Good morning. Welcome. We're talking today about what to do if you are feeling completely overwhelmed, you don't know why you're seeing results, and you can't really seem to get started. So welcome. My name is Tanessa Shears. I am a weight loss coach for women. I specialize in helping women lose their last 10 to 15 pounds. It's a whole different battle when you get to those last 10 to 15 pounds, and I am here to help you do it. If you're here watching on the replay, comment below and say hi. I love to know that you're here, and if you're watching live, also say hi as well. Let's get talking about this. I mean, this is an issue. My clients deal with this. You're dealing with this. I'm dealing with this. It feels like we make all these great plans and we have all these ideas of exactly what we need to do to lose those last 10 pounds, but it just isn't happening, and there's actually a really simple reason for it. So here in our She Takes Action community, we know that it's not just about the foods you put in your mouth. And I mean 100%, that has an effect. But at the end of the day, if we can't get in front of our thinking, if we can't learn to get through those hard moments when we're stressed out or we're tired or we're lonely and all we want to do is eat, if we don't know how to manage those moments, the perfect diet plan and the perfect exercise program does nothing for you if you're overeating because you're stressed out or you're overwhelmed or you can't figure out why you can't stick to a plan. I mean, the motto around here is this will be the last time you lose those last 10 to 15 pounds. The last time. Who wants to lose and gain and lose and gain? It's about applying strategies that work for your life. So let's get talking about why you're feeling so overwhelmed. So let me start by asking you this. Have you ever been in this situation? So you are like, all right, that is it. I am sick and tired of feeling lousy, of feeling bloated, of not feeling good in my clothes, of not feeling the way I want to feel. I feel gross. This is it. I'm done. We've all been there, right? So what you do is you go online or you maybe go on YouTube and you start to look up like diet plans to lose weight, or how can I lose weight, or foods to eat to lose weight. I mean, we've all done that, right? And so what you do is you find maybe this week you're like, oh, well, everyone I know seems to be doing keto or paleo or intermittent fasting. Maybe I should do that too. So you spend half a day watching YouTube videos on how to do keto or how to do intermittent fasting or exactly how to put all the little details into MyFitnessPal or something like that. You go on Pinterest, you spend hours upon hours on Pinterest because that's not hard to do, or Instagram, and you're finding all the recipes. And then you go and you print all the recipes off and you put them in a nice binder. And you decide that you're going to cook these ones on Monday and these ones on Thursday and these ones on Saturday. And you have that all done. Then you put that to the side. You're like, excellent, I'm on the keto diet this week. It's awesome. I've got my plan. We're good to go. And then you go and you're like, well, I need a workout plan. So I should probably go hire a trainer, go on YouTube, download a workout, and then I'm gonna pack my gym bag, and then I'm gonna do all this stuff, and I'm gonna plan what days. You get the point, right? There's all of that preparatory work that goes into it. Well, here is where we get stuck. What that kind of action that you are taking, it seems productive, it seems like you're doing something, but it is action, but it is passive action. You are in the consumption phase. You are consuming information and planning and organizing and taking this course and reading this blog and watching this video and writing in your planner and schedule everything out. This is called passive action, and it is when you are consuming information but not taking any actions that get you results. I mean, it feels really good to make a fancy meal plan and organize your workouts and, get in your planner. If you're like me, you love planning. I mean, it feels really productive to plan out what foods you're going to eat and when and why and how much and when you're going to go grocery shopping. But here's the thing. That is passive action. Passive action does not create results. It prepares you to take action. While that step is necessary, and we do need to do it because plans in place are what lead to success, that's where it stops. I mean, how many times have you done a whole weekend worth of planning and then you stop? That's the end of your role. You're not doing anymore. And you're stuck there going, I don't get it. I made this amazing diet and I had this exercise plan and I spent hours and hours researching, but I don't have any results. It is because we are stuck there, and it's safe to do that because you know why? If you're stuck in passive action and you're consuming information, you can't fail. You can't fail by going on Pinterest and choosing recipes. Because if you set that goal to lose those last 10 pounds and you do recipes, you can't really fail at it because you never actually start. So what I want you to do is begin shifting into massive action. Massive action is where the rubber meets the road. Massive action is when you are literally doing something that is going to lead to a result. So, you know what's going to lead to a result? Meal prepping. Actually physically cooking the food, putting it, maybe you do containers, maybe you leave it wrapped up in bulk, putting it in the containers, putting it in the fridge. That is massive action. You know what else is massive action? When it's lunchtime and you don't feel like eating the salad you planned. Or it's dinner and you're going out and you don't feel like eating the salad and the chicken, you just want a burger. Massive action is making the decisions to eat the good food despite not feeling like it. Massive action, you want to know there's 2 criteria to tell if you're taking massive action. A, it makes you feel uncomfortable because there's going to be that point where you don't feel like doing it or you don't want to do it, but you're doing it anyways. You're a little uncomfortable because you're actually having to put yourself in the line of failure. What if I do this and I don't lose 10 pounds? What if I do this and it doesn't work? So we get stuck there. So we want to not avoid failure. That is how you can tell that's massive action because you can't fail if you're just planning. If you're actually taking the steps, it puts you at risk. This is okay. Failure is part of the process. It's what we expect as part of this journey. So failure is okay. So that's one way to tell you're taking massive action. The other one is if you are producing a result. Are you producing a result? Is the scale moving? Are you eating the meals you plan? Are you actually following through with all of the planning? So we have passive action where you're consuming information, creating plans, figuring out how it's all going to work, but you're going to be different. You're not going to stop there because you know what happens if you are constantly consuming information, if you are spending hours on YouTube and then on Pinterest and you're planning out your workouts and you're but I don't feel like I have enough yet. I'm going to go subscribe to another channel. And do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm a course junkie. I love to read. I could read on a topic for weeks before I get on here and do a video with you guys about it. But here's the thing. If all I did was stay in passive action and do the research for these videos and figure out how you can apply it right now, I would never be sitting here talking to you. The massive action part of this whole relationship we have inside of our community here is that I take those times to passive action, to consume, to read books, to read articles, to watch blogs, podcasts, and then I take it to massive action. I organize my thoughts and I get on here and I tell you about them. It's a result I'm producing. I'm able to give you what I know. I'm sharing it with you in the hopes that I give you an aha moment, a light bulb moment where you're like, oh my God. So, what are examples of massive action? Prepping the food, eating the food, doing the actual workout, going to sleep on time, not just planning your sleep ritual and when you're going to go to sleep, actually going to sleep on time, actually getting to 7 hours of sleep, actually consuming 2.5, 3 liters of water per day. These are massive actions because they lead you towards a result. I need you to make that shift. When you start spending too much time in passive action, it feels like you're doing something productive, but all you're doing is feeling overwhelmed. So ask yourself this, if you're feeling overwhelmed right now, and you feel like, I don't know what to do to start, Tanessa, I'm so confused, meal prepping is hard, my workouts, I don't have time in my schedule. Take a deep breath. You've probably been spending too much time consuming information instead of acting on that information. Does that make sense? So I want you to pick something off of your list this week. And I want you to take action on it. So that is your challenge right now. In the comments, before you leave this video, because you're an action-taking kind of girl, you're in a community called She Takes Action. Not passive action. She doesn't take passive action. She takes massive action. She gets results. So before you leave this video, your first massive action task is going to produce a result. In the comments below, tell me what massive action step you are going to take this week that is going to produce a result that might make you feel uncomfortable, but it is the only way we get to our results. So that's your challenge. Couple other things before we go. There's an idea that I wanted to share with you guys, and it's on the line of massive action. So my mentor, Brooke Castillo, she likes to say that massive action is when you take action over and over and over and over and over again until you achieve the result. So not just action once, not just action twice. It is continually taking steps that give you results until you get to your result, until you are 10 pounds lighter, until you fit those pair of jeans, until you stop feeling bloated and are dealing with overeats all the time. This is what massive action really is. And here is something that I really need you to understand. Some of us rely on the path to dictate whether we are a success or a failure. So, I mean, you know me, if you've been to these videos a while, you know that I'm about whole food nutrition, about what you eat, how you eat, and when you eat. And that's what matters here. But sometimes people like to do a paleo approach, or an intermittent fasting approach, or a keto approach. And they're all right if you can sustain them for life. But here's what happens. You get on one of these diets with the goal to lose your last 10 pounds. And then you get halfway through and you realize that that lifestyle isn't for you. So you say, oh, I'm awful. I can't do anything. I'm never going to get to my goal. And what happens is when you fail at the path, the way you chose to get there, the diet you chose as your vehicle to get you to your goal, when you fail at that, you think you failed at the whole thing and you're never going to get there. I want you to shift your massive action focus to that end point. I want you to shift your focus to that outcome goal. Where do you want to be at the end, regardless of the path you take? So whether you fail at your first path, your second path, your third path, you are going to continue to take massive action no matter what until you get to your result. The clients that I have and the women that I work with inside of my group coaching program that have that attitude are the ones that get results because they're not attached to what they're doing today as a predictor of their outcome. They're attached to that outcome. And if what they're doing today needs to change to get them there, they're all for it. They are attached to that result, so they don't feel like it's a personal failure if the first option they chose didn't work. That is so important, you guys. I want you to really wrap your head around that. And if you're having difficulty understanding this, reach out. I'm here. I'm always in here answering your guys' questions, helping you out when you get stuck, sharing videos that might be useful. So I wanted to thank you for coming here today. I have a quick announcement before we go, and this is exciting because it involves you and it involves this community. Beginning October 23rd, I'm running a free 5-day challenge. So if you've been in the groups when I run the challenges before, they are super popular, totally free, and designed to help you get to your results. So this challenge is going to be called The Last Diet Makeover Ever. This is going to be the last time you have to go in and be like, oh, what do I need to change about my diet to feel healthier? This is the last time because I don't give you things you can't maintain for the rest of your life. You're going to be 80 and you're still doing these things because they work and they're easy and they're just part of your lifestyle. Not counting calories, not counting macros, not working out until you hate your life. Okay? It's easy. It's the last diet makeover ever. It's a back to basics challenge. I am teaching you the basics that every single woman needs to know to be successful. And no, it's not fancy, and I'm not telling you what foods to eat and what foods to not. I'm saying here are the foods that'll help your hormones stay balanced, and then these are all the tricks to help you stay focused, to help you stick to your plan. I mean, we know, you and I know, that we know what healthy foods are, right? You know what a healthy food is, and so do I, but that's not the problem. The problem is sticking to the plan. It's learning the fundamentals so you stop quitting on yourself, so you stop indulging in the office donuts, so you stop over drinking the wine on the weekend when that wasn't part of your plan. It doesn't lead you toward your goals. I'm going to be teaching that to you in the last diet makeover ever. It's a back to basics 5-day challenge. Every day, I'm going to send to your inbox. I'm going to send you a quick little video saying, hey, here's what we're doing today. And it is going to tell you how to use the workbook that I'm going to give you. It's a quick workbook with a little bit of activities to do every day so that you're not just going through the challenge in passive action, consuming information. I am saying, here's the info, that's the passive action. Here's what to do now. That's the massive action. That's where results come in, okay? So I'm making sure that you are taking action each and every day. So you're getting the workbook, you're getting the short little videos to your inbox every day, and then on top of that, we're doing a free, totally live coaching session inside this community where I go into the nitty-gritty and the details on that day's topic, as well as answer your questions, Q&A. It's a live coaching session. I am so excited to share that with you guys. You can sign up, reserve your spot in the challenge. It's free. There's no reason not to do it. It's TanessaShears.com/challenge. You're going to join our Back to Basics challenge where you are doing the last diet makeover ever. You can find out more information there. Again, that's TanessaShears.com/challenge. I have a goal to have 500 women go through that challenge, get back to basics, and start seeing results that they love, and I want you to be one of them. So join in. Leave your massive action item below right now. Maybe your massive action item is go and sign up for that challenge and then go do your workout. Have an amazing week, you guys. I will be back in here answering your questions. Don't forget, reach out when you get stuck. I'm here to help. Take care. Bye.